I want to tell you guys about my first full week at FedEx for anybody that's curious. And I'm glad that I get to make this video. FedEx doesn't have a super strict social media policy, and I love when companies allow their employees to post how they feel and stuff on social media. But the one requirement is that I do have to say in this video that everything I say in this video is my own personal beliefs, personal experience, and stuff like that. I do not speak on behalf of the company in any way, shape, or form. Alright, with that being said, let's get on to the video. So, like I said, I just finished my first full week at FedEx, and so far I've seen a lot of positives, but there are some negatives. I'm going to walk you guys through everything pretty much first day, how your typical, first day, first week, everything like that, how it works when you walk into the door, everything. So this might be a little bit of a longer video, but if you guys are curious about working at FedEx Express mainly, but any FedEx, watch this video. So first I'm going to go over my pros and cons of working there, and then secondly I'm going to explain like what the typical day looks like for my position. I haven't worked any other position, so I can't give you guys insights on that, but I'm going to go over my position, my team, stuff like that. By far the biggest perk that I've found so far is, first of all, they have great benefits, it's good pay, they have college reimbursement and all that kind of stuff, so if you need a part-time job that has great benefits, check them out. Secondly, by far the biggest perk and my favorite thing is the people that I work with. I love everybody I work with. The way they have it set up is you're on a team. My team's around 25 people, I think, and I work with those same people every single night, Monday through Thursday, which is super cool. I've already made some great friendships, and they're just super cool guys, and I think that that's probably by far my favorite thing about it. It is a very physically demanding job. You will be sore, you will be tight when you get home. You need to stretch and do everything before you start working and after, or you're just gonna be miserable, stiff, and not having a great day. One thing that I didn't really know going into the job is how low hours it is. So it says that it's a part-time job, but I'm only working for like 4.5 hours Monday through Thursday. So that's only 18.5 hours if my math is 19 hours? I can't do math. Definitely do not look at this job, at least as an entry-level position or as a part-time job, if you want to live off this, because sure, it's great pay, especially right now during peak season. If you work the night shift, you get a $3 bonus every hour. But don't look for this if you're looking for a way to like make a living, unless you have a second part-time job or you get a full-time position. I started on Monday. I had an 8-hour classroom orientation. You go in there, you do all like your I-9, all the important paperwork. You have to do a background check, you have to do fingerprints, you have to do a drug test. Because you are working at an airport with FedEx Express, so you can't have any like bad things on your record. I'm not going to go into specifics because I honestly don't know the specifics. For me personally, they told me 7 to 10 days before I hear back from them after my new hire event, and they called me back in like 12 hours, I think. So that was Friday, and then my first real shift was Monday night. It started at 7:30. They told me it was going to be a super long night. From 7:30 to about midnight was still more classroom stuff. We talked to the actual safety team, we talked to the actual HR team, they went over our benefits, stuff like that. Then we all split off and we went into with our managers. Our managers kind of explained to us what we're doing, help us set up any like direct deposit stuff that we might need, go through any scheduling stuff, and you pretty much go right to your workplace. So for me, I'm outbound. And if you guys remember my first day at FedEx video, I showed a little picture that kind of like explained what I was doing. So I'm a pusher. So in the first day video, I was down at the bottom. I was picking up packages over here, putting them in a can over here. Now I'm up at the top of the conveyor belt pushing. And if you want a physically demanding job, then this might be for you. But the most important thing is you have to stretch before and after your shift. You have to be in good health, you have to be in relatively decent shape. But with that being said, every single day I see 80-year-old women coming in, just can barely walk, coming into work, and I love it. Now on to some of the negatives. The biggest one so far is after your first orientation on the Friday before the Monday, if that made sense, or the one for me, you go do your paperwork and then you get a temporary badge. Now what this temporary badge is means that you have to have an escort anytime you go anywhere within the airport, which makes sense because they don't want you walking like out in front of planes and tugs and stuff. There's a lot of moving vehicles and stuff, which makes sense. But for me at least, it's been taking 45 minutes-ish to get an escort every single day, which means that there's 45 minutes that I'm not getting paid for because you have to wait before security for your escort before you even get to clock in, because you can't clock in until you get to your workstation. So that's a little rough, because I'm just sitting there for 45 minutes and I already live 40 minutes away from the airport, so that's about an hour and a half that I'm not getting paid for every day until you get your permanent badge. From what I've heard, I don't have mine yet. I just had my first day of my second week yesterday. I don't have my permanent badge yet. Once you get your permanent badge, then you're allowed to walk around the airport. You don't need an escort. That's really the only negative that I have. I mean, there were some negatives at the beginning that I've kind of gotten used to, like you're not allowed to have logos on any of your clothes. They give you FedEx t-shirts. You don't have to wear it, but you can't have logos on your clothes, water bottles, anything like that. But that's fine. I mean, once I got FedEx t-shirts, then I didn't really need to go buy other clothes. I just wear this every day and some pants. Another negative that I've gotten used to is that you're not allowed to bring electronics in, so you can't have your phone on you, you can't have like earbuds, you can't have a charger, anything like that. But I mean, I've gotten used to it. It's kind of nice to go without my phone for 5 hours. And you work every single week, my side, night side, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, although I guess it's technically Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday because we start at midnight. So we work 4 days a week, 4.5 hours, but you will have the best sleep of your life when you get home. I think that's all that I really have to say. If you guys have any questions, comment them down below. I'll try to answer. I've only been there a week, so obviously I don't know everything, but if you guys have a question, go ahead and comment it down below and I will try my best to answer it. I think that this will probably be the last video for now that I make on FedEx, unless something interesting happens or you guys have a ton of questions. Maybe I'll answer them in a different video. But for now, I think that's it for the FedEx videos. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it a ton. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, comment them down below if you guys like what you saw. And if you guys want to keep up to date with the rest of the videos that I make, do me a big favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everybody.